And look at these guys. You don't have nobody's going to the basket on that 3-on-1 fast break. You get a 3, you make it, but you could have got an easy 2 out of that.
Anthony Gill in the game, finding Bub. Bub getting it back from JV. Worked a little 2-man game. Carrington pull up 3. Yes. Oh, good ball movement leading to Carrington in the corner.
Extra pass, Chris. Hurts him every time.
He played his college ball nearby at Pitt for Jeff Capel as Carrington nails a 3. Merrill, Okoro, Mobley, Mitchell, and Wade open this fourth quarter for the Cavs. Koulibaly pulls the trigger, and he hits a 3.
Bub coming right back up.
Keyshawn's father, Dion. And that's normally how the recruiting works. You know somebody that knows somebody. Bub Carrington for 3.
2:20 left, first quarter, 21-17. Carrington off the bounce, drills a 3. Bub Carrington.
Talent that hadn't really hit his mark in the league yet. I mean, even though he's been around 7 years. Oh,
And Bub Carrington from the wing drills another 3. On the cut, Jordan Poole kicks it out. Bub Carrington, the rookie, good from 3. He's looked good tonight. He came in 2 for 6 on 3 balls.
The offense was unaware of his presence there as he tapped it out.
Wizards getting organized on the offensive end, which leads to a 3 by Bub Carrington.
Wizards thinking forward to Boston. Those are great teams you're playing on the back end of this road trip. Bub Carrington hitting the 3. I mean, you got a game here.
I guess that's he's not 3 and D. He's offensive play. He is good 3D by Carrington.
That's a pretty nasty little step back there. And jumper good for Bub Carrington. Laid it up and in. A great start early here for Sengun. He's got 6 points already and 4 rebounds. Carrington, another pullback, another make. Another good looking stroke there by the rookie.
Carrington, haven't heard from him tonight until now.
Until then. That's a tough shot there. You got to stop. It's the bottom of the glass and somehow just creeps over the side.
Carrington, another 3, gets it to go.
His arms are already at head and neck level to other players out there.
Carrington hits another 3. His 3rd. He's got 13 points, the 14th overall pick.
Detroit and Washington each have 13 players 25 years or younger. That's tied for the 3rd most in the NBA. One of those youngsters just hit a 3. Carlton. Shot clock at 8. Bub. Huge step back 3.
Nice.
Towns, good recovery. Kispert inside of Valanciunas.
He has the hook shot. Look at the continuity by the Wizards, the duping.
Bub Carrington lines that one up and gets the 3 to go. Tom Washington's been yelled at for 34 years. And Bub Carrington knocks down the 3. His 3rd field goal. Hits another 3-pointer. He's 3 for 3 from downtown. Bub Carrington.
Name ain't OG. Free and clear for Bub. Love it. Nothing but net.
The veterans, Valanciunas and Brogdon.
Good defense.
Carrington.
Tough shot.
Post touch up against Sarr once again. Giannis just loves that matchup. Can't get the jump hook though. 31 points right now for Giannis. Carrington pulls from 3.
Good resistance there by Sarr. Poole, no look into Bilal. Bub laces the nets.
Pill skid, don't look at Prince in the eyes. Because you think the ball's going one way, it's actually going another.
Carrington likes the lamp.
Started in Phoenix, Markieff Morris's rookie year, onto the Wizards where we all were teammates, and then ultimately.
Bilal now 10 straight games with at least a steal. That is a career high. Another swing opportunity, and Bub Carrington cashes in. Maybe the most efficient big of all time. Carrington stepping into a three, shooting it over Strother. Wow, with a bounce pass over to Bub. Corner three, good. Taylor Jenkins calls time. Washington connects on their second from downtown.
Got an outstanding shooter just checked into the game. This guy right here, Bub Carrington. Bub.
He's tough to miss out there. He's got one of those dudes that...
Tonight was special. As we talked about, it's a little Christmas themed of some of the outstanding plays.
Nothing better than the days leading up to Christmas. There is a three from the corner by Carrington.
And it made it look easy on the finish.
It looks like SGA had that hand right in the perfect spot. That's back-to-back triples by Carrington.
Job of planting himself right in front of that rim. Waiting for anything that comes off.
Did we say the threes were going down for the Wizards?
That's what's keeping.
Hasn't been a whole lot of consistent scoring for the Wizards. Carrington, he's got double digits and add more to it. He's got 14.
Brogdon trying to work on the rookie. Kick out. Boom! Filling up the net as the clock expires. From a defensive standpoint, said, and I quote, he is as good as it gets defensively.
Smart.
There's Carrington in the corner.
He's guarding Brunson.
Carrington, sidestep, three, go left, cash. Bub's first points of the night.
Can't get that one to go. Champagnie the rebound. Carrington. Bub Carrington with a couple of three-pointers.
Put it together, but I wanted you to know as to why the mustache wasn't there.
Hey, listen, everything can't be perfect. I love you did your due diligence and find it out. It's nothing that a black Sharpie can't fix.
Carrington. Big three. He is 3 for 3 from downtown.
Who can, coach, and who can't?
Willie Green in his 4th season for the Pelicans. Got an overall record of 133 and 148. There's a three-pointer up and good. Sprays it out to Carrington. 3 on the shot clock. Bub's got to get something up. He's up a 3 and hits it.
Almost could have been an and one.
How about that? Carrington is old in his 12th year out of Lehigh. Kuz. Carrington.
Bub putting together a solid performance on offensive end.
Messi with 12 points. Carrington.
Yeah. Bub, he has that thing calibrated now, Chris.
Carrington creating and scoring.
Can't go under. And he's trying to figure it out. First pause in midair.
Absolutely. Good hands there by Sarr, using that wingspan. Carrington on a pull-up. Yes!
That's a beautiful shot right there. Seamed up, patient. Coming with the double of that Alex Sarr.
Carrington, catch and shoot, fouled! And the bucket! Champagnie got Thompson off his feet. Here's Bub, relocates, and rattles in. Carrington with 4 triples tonight. That'll put him in double figures with a dozen.
Pressure on the ball. Play defense how they're playing defense, and good things can happen.
Poole with some push. Here's Carrington lining up a 3 and knocks it down. Carrington over to George. Nice driving kick to Carrington. Bub's first field goal of the night. Drew said he averages 10 threes attempted a game. He's made the most three-pointers so far this season in the league. Carrington answered.
Probably one of their better perimeter defenders as well.
Under 3 to go in the third. Carrington pulls up and hits a 3-ball sandwich in the eye of Grayson Allen.
Can take its toll on your body, especially if you're already banged up.
Bub Carrington rolls around for the 3. So now, after launching a bunch of threes, so about a 6-second game shot clock difference, winding down the first. catch and shoot again, and so Carrington hits a couple in a row. The Wizards still 7 seconds to work with. Carrington out of the corner, bottoms a three. Wiggins into the front court, had it taken away. Bub Carrington hits the three. You don't want that. Again, you're playing the clock as well as the Wizards.
Charlotte a couple of times, beat Atlanta a couple of times. Kick it on out.
Oh, good move. It's just a step to the left and knocking it down that time from 3-point.
Valanciunas. Now that should be an offensive foul. He leaned back to knock Brad off his stride. Now I got to see that orange ball go through the rim.
Here is Carrington. Sidestep three on the way and able to connect. His second made three.
SAR is illegal.
Didn't catch him. Another pass stolen away by Washington. On the turnover, Carrington. Time to set his feet.
He had 6 threes in a quarter for Dallas.
Not here. You know, he did play here.
Yep. Bub Carrington for 3.
The Raptors are doing all this damage without their franchise guy scoring until then. Keyshawn probing inside. Here's Carrington knocking it down.
I'm not mad at that ball movement right there.
Washington has come out with a purpose. George outside. Carrington thought about it. Step back, three over Johnson is there. Claxton forcing the issue. Bounce it, Williams. Too strong, thought he got hit. The entire Nets bench couldn't believe that the whistle didn't come. Now numbers the other way for Washington. It's Carrington for 3. Nearly another fan opportunity, but nice save by Champagnie. And a deep one goes down. Carrington letting it fly and finding nylon. Koulibaly. Carrington, a 3.
Darius Garland started 0 for 3. That's his first field goal of the contest.
That's Bub's shot right there. I got the scouting report. More than halfway through the season, Chris.
Also in the summertime, worked out with Paul George. Oh! Got it in his dribble bag. Knocking down the 3. Here come the Wizards. 7 points tonight. Ty Jerome off the bench at 13 for the Cavs. 3 by Carrington. Carrington. Washington needed that one. Big 3 for Bub Carrington, his first dribble. Gets for an offensive rebound.
They're doing it all night.
Here's AJ.
Nice.
Nice feed over to Bub. I love it.
Yeah.
Carrington rattles in the triple.
Hey, I don't know what the percentages are right now.
Corey. Carrington relocating, getting something up before the shot clock expires.
I'm trying to tell you, Chris. And everybody else is only connected on 1 3-point attempt or none at all. So don't settle. If you can get to the basket, get to the basket. But he has a hot hand.
Hey! 4 separating shot and game clock. Bub. 3 in your eye. Cash it out. Ball being heavily guarded by Vassell. Shot clock at 5. Carrington's got to get something up. 3's up, 3's up.
That's one of those scenarios you kind of lose your man in the corner. I think Bub is going to see a lot of video on that. But to counteract it, knocking down a 3 of his own, great job, Bub.
The Wizards come in averaging 16.1 fast break points.
And it's Carrington. Globetrotter move right there by JP. Sarr contesting Bryant at the rim. Bilal, baseline drive to Carrington. Wizards playing some great basketball.
Good job. They just came through, and Brian picked him up and then virtually knocked him out of bounds.
But they keep hitting 3s. Carrington.
Nets double teaming Poole. That'll free up a Wizard. It's Bub Carrington. Wired up and rattles in a 3. Yeah, like I said, that's called a kip up, aka the heartbreak kid Shawn Michaels.
Carrington. Confident three ball for the rookie. Marcus Smart handling the ball. Corey Kispert, Rashawn Holmes. Deflected. Holmes bats it out to Carrington. That's found money. Carrington. My goodness.
That back line was unattended. Bam with the slam.
Bam has Miami's first 4 points. That's the former Hurricane. Check it. That's Bub Carrington, the rookie from Pitt.
For Miami in the last 2 games.
He had 3 big third-quarter triples last night against New York. That sticks on the jump shot by Bub Carrington. Middle double team. That's Carrington. Hit the open 3. Bub Carrington with 9 points in this game. Got that one right to the right spot.
Again, that's his 5th assist to lead the team now. Doing a nice job setting up Brooks.
Stroke by Carrington.
Odin and Shed. Here's Smart, turn in the corner, kicks it in the corner. Bub Carrington sidestep, gathers, fires. 3 is good. And we're tied at 32. Carrington turns, fires 3. And Bub Carrington connects. Back on March the 7th, 2002 in Big D, Dallas. Remember that game? No. Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki.
Rebounded by Justin Champagny. K to the baseline, K to the rim. Shot is on the way and short. Off the rim to Rashawn Holmes. Carrington stops, leans, and guns it goes. Rims out. Champagny with the rebound. Colby Jones had it for a minute. Chris Middleton to the lane. Ball back, gun won't go. Champagny chases the rebound down. And Bub Carrington fires and fills it.
7 to shoot. Bud. Long range. Bud hits.
And even though Dunn and Jones had struggled from 3, you'd never know it with the defensive effort that they play with every night. Big shot there by Bub Carrington. It's his first. It's 19-10 Clippers. Wizards this year 0-26 when trailing by 20. They trail by as many as 27. Carrington for 3. It's 91-76.
4 of 12 from the field. Poole to Middleton. Carrington, 3. Got it!
There you go.
First 3 of the night for Bub.
Lockout from Champagny, too. Had Gershon on his hip.
There's Carrington. Well, as you mentioned, they don't usually shoot the best percentage, but they're going to launch a lot of them. And so far, so good. Again, Wizards were up 18 in this quarter. Sixers have cut the lead back to single digits once again. Carrington, wow.
This guy, Jared Allen.
Carrington needed a 3. That's his second of the night.
Got to lock up defensively, individually.
The starters for the Pacers have all hit at least 1 3, and that's a good start for Carrington. That's actually had a lead of 13-12 early in the contest. And another 3 on back-to-back possessions for the Wizards. AJ takes it away from Jaquez. Carrington, corner 3, got it.
Nice.
Ware goes upstairs and turns it over right into the hands of Carrington, who steps into a 3. Love the confidence by the rookie from Baltimore. Hope the kids are asleep.
Spring break, Chris.
Exactly. Carrington, pure jumper, straight on 3. Good contest there by Sarr. Look at Alex running the floor.
That's something I think he can utilize to take to his advantage.
There's a 3 by Carlton Bub Carrington. Able to contest a lot of shots on the perimeter.
And they're not afraid to mix up, Chris. They're not scared.
Bub with some time. Dashes in. King switch now. Bub being guarded by Sabonis. Bub step back 3. You got it! Carrington calling out a screen. Isolation now. Another three off the glass. Cutting up, Bud. This is a physical Orlando Magic team, Megan. Thank you, with their front line being very aggressive. When you take a Wendell Carter and also Paolo Banchero. As we get to the Popeyes starting lineup, as AJ with a crossover, trying to work over on Joseph. Passes to Carrington. 5 on the shot clock. Bub's got to get something up. And shoots over Banchero. Waiting for Bub. Should threw that lob to AJ. Carrington, can he stay perfect? Misses, follows. Cash him out. Another three for Bub. Double figures already with 11. There you go, Bub. He'll shoot. Bub's not scared. B-Boy's in the house. Bub coming off the screen from Tristan. Pull up three in front of Isaacs. Take that with you.
Okay, Bub.
That's a tough move over a 7-footer trying to block your shot. Carrington, signature three. Bub tonight.
Back to live action, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. No comment needed. 109-94 Orlando. Carrington. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Bub unconscious tonight.
Those 5 assists. Now 4 for 8, 12 points. Poole finds an open Carrington, a corner pocket three.
Need a pair of them. Ooh. And Carrington drills it.
I'm telling you, you cannot underestimate him.
Carrington, the flyby. And he hits a three, and it's a 3-point Washington lead.
Bona reminds me of Reggie Evans. Covered Reggie when he was at the University of Iowa before he got into the league. Carrington laces a three.
110, 60. That is crazy.
Joining Victor Wembanyama. Bub Carrington hits another three. Carrington. All the time in the world to hit that three.
That was nice.
For the game to be so young.
Yeah, and that's why he's on the court, Chris. If you out here as a young guy messing up, turning the ball over, they got a place for you. He's called the bench.
Good move.
In New Orleans, a 49-point win. Everybody had their moments. Oh, the air ball by Christian. Carrington in transition triple.
Find somebody else if a defender dives in front.
Carrington now Saw. Back to Bub Carrington. Triples. He's got 8 points. He's tripled twice. Not only the way he plays, but this is veteran presence and quiet leadership in that heat locker room. Carrington for three.
Champagny. Carrington looking at his feet. Relocates. Three is pure.
Nice patience right there. To Luke Cordet, Porzingis, you name it.
Sarr trying to get downhill with a kick out, swing, corner three. Another three rattles in, this time for Carrington.
That two-man game between Derek White and Tatum.
Carrington stepping into a three. I like that.
That's a shot, heel toe.